Welcome to what's new in Global Order Promising 24A for Order Management Cloud. In this new feature presentation, we will discuss the following 3 enhancement features for Global Order Promising. Use pick-pack lead time in order promising. Use different manufacturing components, materials, and resources depending on their effective start and end dates. And vary the type and rate consumption for manufacturing components, materials, and resources in the Bill of Resources. Our first new Global Order Promising enhancement is Use pick-pack lead time in order promising. This feature allows you to apply a lead time offset from the date when supply is available to the date when it can be shipped out of the organization. You also have the flexibility to define pick-pack lead time at 1 or more levels, including by ship from organization, shipping method and destination combination, by carrier, or by organization. You can also apply pick-pack lead time offsets for several scenarios such as in-stock supplies, future dated supplies, as well as newly created make, buy, or transfer supplies. This feature provides the following business benefits. It improves practical application of the order promising flow by enabling lead time offsets corresponding to packaging and labeling time or other shipment preparation time in the results. It enhances flexibility by supporting pick-pack lead time offset definitions at different levels, allowing for specifying the values at a level that is best suited for the business. And it streamlines order promising calculations by accounting for pick-pack lead time offsets for in-stock supplies as well as new make, buy, or transfer supplies. Our second Global Order Promising new feature is Use different manufacturing components, materials, and resources depending on their effective start and end dates. This feature provides you with the ability to represent different components and resources in the bills of resources from their underlying manufacturing work definitions based on their effective start and end dates by running the Create Bill of Resources schedule process. It also supports modeling different instances of the same component or resource with effective date usage information. With this new feature enabled, order promising will ensure to utilize the components and resources which are applicable with their effective start and end dates defined in the Bill of Resources. This enhancement offers your business the following benefits. It facilitates time phase changes to components and resources in the Bills of Resources, which can arise due to seasonal variations, regulatory reasons, design improvements, and other plan changes. It improves flexibility of the Bills of Resources to better manage business scenarios that call for the presence of multiple instances of the same component or resource during different time intervals. And order promising based on the flattened Bills of Resources is streamlined to consume those components or resources that are seen to be available within the applicable start and end dates. Our final Global Order Promising new feature is Vary the type and rate of consumption for manufacturing components, materials, and resources in the Bill of Resources. This feature provides you with the ability to define bills of resources with varying component and resource consumption patterns. As a result, multiple instances of the same component or resource can be modeled in the Bill of Resources with the different basis type information. Order Promising will consume the appropriate quantities of component and resource quantities by considering the basis type information defined in the Bills of Resources. The business benefits for this feature arises from facilitating the representation of effective dated consumption rates for components and resources by enhancing the Bills of Resources to represent fixed and variable basis type information. This facilitates the definition of activities like setup or teardown, as well as other one-time tasks in the manufacturing of the end product in the Bills of Resources. This feature also streamlines Bill of Resources based order promising by selecting the correct quantities of components that are seen to be available within the applicable start and end dates. To use the new enhancements covered in this presentation, use the opt-in UI to enable and configure the features. For instructions, refer to the optional uptake section within the 24A new features document